you. It's a good week for a good week. Maybe last week was a little rough, or maybe you just haven't even had a good week in a while. So you're overdue. Make a decision today that this is your week. Let's get into the mindset needed to have a good week. It's possible to have a good week despite what's going on around you. Sure, you could get sideswiped or even have the wind taken right out of your sails, but that doesn't have to stop you from having a good week. It's a moment in time, but it doesn't have to take away your whole entire week. It's an experience, but it doesn't have to be the experience. In the midst of doing all the things, you can do all things and chase your dreams. Stay encouraged as we go on this journey called life, tackling everything that comes our way while we shine our light despite any circumstances we face. No more downplaying or dimming your light, because through the good, the bad, and everything in between, together we can encourage over everything. It's a good week for a good week. That's it. Podcast over. No, I'm just kidding. I love me some good Monday motivation, so here we go. Some might argue with me and say it's not that easy to just have a good week, but I beg to differ. It all starts with making a decision. You get to decide what kind of week you are going to have. Not the kids, your spouse, your boss, or family or friends. I mean, unless you let them. If that has been you, I really want you to reclaim your power and get away from allowing people or circumstances to determine how you feel or what your experience will be. You can make a decision right here and now that you will have a good week. What will make it a good week for you? I mean, let's pause for the cause. How are you moving the dream forward this week? How are you taking care of yourself this week? How are you going to show up for your kids or in your relationships? Whip out your journal and dream out loud. What will make this week feel good for you? What sparks hope, joy, excitement, love, laughter, all the warm, ooey gooey feelings of all the goodness that you could have this week? What can you do to make yourself feel alive and inspired or even accomplished? How do you want this week to feel? What feelings do you want to cultivate this week? Set intentions and then back it up with some actions, and you've got a recipe to really make some things happen. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not ignoring the fact that at any given moment in time, there could be something that pops off that is totally unwelcomed. Maybe last week sucked. I get it. But you don't have to bring last week into this week. Maybe you'll have some experiences that bring about some kind of turbulence, like maybe there'll be some work drama, or maybe the kids are wilding out. Maybe your spouse and you just aren't in sync right now, or your family just could be getting on your nerves. You could get sideswiped or have the wind taken right out of your sails, but that doesn't have to stop you from having a good week. It's a moment in time, but it doesn't have to take away your whole entire week. It's an experience, but it doesn't have to be the experience. You get to decide. For additional support with these topics and to work with me one-on-one, get your free strategy session by leaving a review on your favorite podcast platform. Take a screenshot and DM me on Instagram at Encourage Over Everything. Let's design a plan to eliminate the overwhelm, maximize your action, and support you as you chase your dreams while doing all the things. You get to decide. You get to say, yesterday was rough, but I don't have to take it into the next day. You get to decide what meaning you apply when something happens. It doesn't have to mean the absolute worst case scenario. You can give it a better meaning. It can mean whatever you want it to. So why not check your meaning and make sure that it's going to be something that helps you to feel productive and forward movement instead of just bombarded with ongoing negativity. So decide right now, you're going to have a good week. I'm sending you positive vibes and well wishes for a good week. I'm sending you encouragement for an empowering week. I send you strength, peace, prosperity, and abundance in all areas of your life. Let this be the week that paves the way for a string of good weeks that multiplies into great weeks ahead. You deserve a good week, so go ahead and have one. Encourage over your week, because together we can encourage over everything. This episode is sponsored by One Hope. Looking to liven up your Zoom ladies' night in or take your virtual happy hour to new heights? DM me, cheers, to find out how to have a virtual wine tasting party. One Hope offers a variety of fabulous wine selections, and a proceed from every bottle is donated to charity. Tasty wine and champs from Napa's Best can be delivered to your door just in time for your next virtual happy hour. Your girls can enjoy from One Hope while contributing to your favorite charity. DM me, cheers, or click the link in show notes to get started today. Thanks for tuning in. I would absolutely love to hear from you. Please take a moment to leave a review. All you have to do is rate by lighting me up with some stars and leave a few words. If you share this episode, let me thank you in advance for sharing positive messages, because we all know some peeps in our lives who could use an extra dose of encouragement. And I'm throwing virtual confetti right now to celebrate you for finishing this episode. I don't know about you, but I'm not ready for this to end. So if you want more, check out theshow.encourageovereverything.com for literally all things Encourage Over Everything. Stay connected and join the email list. Get that VIP treatment by being the first to know all the happenings and get encouragement sent right to your inbox. theshow.encourageovereverything.com has everything that you're looking for, from show notes and all of the info on today's sponsors. And if you are looking to connect with other fellow encouragers, be sure to join my exclusive community at the Encourage Over Everything Facebook group. I can't wait to connect with you in the next episode. Remember, there isn't anything that we can't get through, because together we can encourage over everything.